Hi yogis, I'm about to guide you through a approximately 60-minute practice, all level flows, a lot focused on opening the shoulders and the heart, especially as we're sitting down a lot. We kind of get, hunched over. If we're home, a lot of us are sitting a lot right now. And so I hope that you enjoy this practice, and I'll see you again on the mat. Thanks so much. The light in me salutes the light in you. Namaste. Let's begin our practice together. If you're not there already, and we're going to lay down on our backs. If you have like a pillow or anything from the couch, you can use that. Otherwise, it's not necessary. But maybe you could grab one, just in case you don't have props like this. I grabbed this off my couch, right? Because we're going to do some shoulder opening, leather stuff today. So I grabbed this off my couch so you can kind of get adjusted. Maybe you take it and put it under your upper back or your shoulders, right? And you can put another pillow behind your head or let your head hang on the ground. And then let's open up our arms here so it kind of feels good, a little bit of shoulder opening. Your feet and knees can be bent or straight. Either is fine. Kind of know what feels good to you. If your knees are bent, sometimes knees together, feet apart, opening up your chest. Let's just do a little bit of opening here. Holding, breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Oh. Exhale everything out. Even if you're just getting situated, that's fine. We'll be here. Take a deep inhale, filling up from the belly to the middle of the chest, to the upper chest, all the way up to the top. Hold at the top for 3, 2, 1, and exhale. Inhaling in, filling up from the belly to the middle of the chest, to the upper chest, all the way up to the top. Hold at the top for 3, 2, 1, and exhale. All right. One more deep inhale in, filling up from the belly to the middle of the chest, to the upper chest, all the way up to the top. Hold at the top for 3, 2, 1, and exhale. All right. Okay, if you're on a pillow, go ahead and roll over to your right or left side, all right, and remove it from behind you. I just removed mine, getting my phone in case Eve texted and lost connectivity. And then after you remove it off to the side, I'm going to move it out of the window frame. Let's lay back down on our backs and bring your knees into your chest. Give it a little bit of a squeeze. All right, just to start. Let's go ahead now on your backs, bring your right knee in, extend your left leg long on the ground, and then take the right knee over to the left, come up onto the left hip, take the left hand on the right knee, take the right arm out to the side and find a gentle twist right here. So your right shoulder's on the ground if possible. You can also gaze over to the right if you want for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bring that right knee back into your chest. Come back onto your back. Bring your left knee underneath the right. Extend the right leg long on the ground. And then roll over up onto the right hip. Bring the left knee across the body. Right hand on left knee, left arm out to the side. Left shoulder on the ground, gentle back twist here, holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, come back onto your back, bring your left knee into your chest, bring the right knee in to beat the left, give everything a nice little bit of a squeeze here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. All right, and then you can either rock your way up or come up to a seated position, and then we'll make our way up onto our hands and our knees into a tabletop position. So let's come into a tabletop position. Your knees are under your hips, your shoulders are over your wrist, your low belly is engaged. Grasp your mat and slightly lifting your wrist off the ground just so that you're not hurt, sinking into the wrist. If you're having any problems with your wrist, you can also use your fist for wrist. That often helps. All right. And then we're going to do a few cat-cows here to warm up and continue to work on our spine and our shoulders. So you're going to inhale your gaze up, tailbone up. You're going to drop the belly to the ground, and then you're going to press into the mat. Exhale, round back around the spine. Inhaling in, gaze up, tailbone up, and exhaling, press into the mat and round. Inhaling in, gaze up, tailbone up, drop the belly, exhale, press and round. Inhale in, gaze up, tailbone up, exhale, press and round into your cat pose. All right, one more inhale in, gaze up, tailbone up, and exhale, and round. All right, let's come back into a neutral back. You're going to extend your left leg straight behind you and long. Flex the left toes, left pinky toes pointed towards the mat. Bring the weight into the left hand. Bring the right arm straight forward like you're shaking somebody's hand, right? Engage your low belly, one long line. Holding here. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, bring the right elbow and the left knee to touch under the body. Inhale, extend forward. Exhale, and touch under the body. Inhale, extend. Exhale, and touch for 3. Inhale, extend. Exhale, touch for 4. Inhale, extend. Exhale, and touch for 5. Now we're going to take it out to the side. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right hand goes out to the right, left leg out to the left, or the left knee is bent, right? Inhale, extend forwards and backwards. Exhale, out to the side, right and left. Inhale, extend. Exhale, low belly engaged. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale, extend. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale, extend. Exhale, out to the side. And then inhale, extend forwards and backwards. This time, bring your right hand back to the ground. Bring your left foot down. Left foot down. Take your right shin, kick it out towards your right. Plant your right hand, left arm up towards the sky, supported side plank, and then take your left arm up and over, stretching out. Press the outside of the left foot into the mat. Right, pressing in, holding here, inhaling and exhaling. All right, and then take your left arm up to the sky, lift your left leg up. Maybe you bend your left knee, reach back and grab that foot or ankle and find a little bit of a stretch and a shoulder opener here. Still find low belly engagement to keep your low back safe, right? As you kick the left hand into the left foot here, so you'll feel a little bit of psoas or hip flexor opening and shoulder opening. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, left arm, left foot, all right? And then bring left hand down, left knee down. Let's do a thread the needle on that side. So you're gonna inhale your left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, thread it under the body. Put the left side of the shoulder on the ground, left side of the head and ear on the ground, right? Holding here. If you want to add any variations, lift a leg, you can. It's up to you. I'm just going to hold a good thread to the needle here for 5, 4, 3, 2,
and 1. Press into the right hand. Inhale your left arm up to the sky. Exhale, left hand comes down to meet the right into a tabletop position. All right, we're going to do the same variation on the opposite side. So you're going to extend your right leg back. You're going to flex the foot, engage the low belly. Head and neck is long. You're going to bring your left hand forward like you're shaking somebody's hand, holding here. Low belly's engaged, nice long line, stiff pose. All right, and then take a deep inhale. Exhale, left elbow, right knee to touch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow to touch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee and elbow to touch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee and elbow to touch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee and elbow to touch. Inhale, extend. Let's just add one more. Exhale, knee and elbow to touch under the body. Inhale, extend. Now we're going to take it out to the side. Exhale, left arm out to the left, right leg out to the right or bend. Inhale, extend forwards and backwards. Exhale, out to the side for 2. Inhale, extend. Exhale, out to the side for 3. Inhale, extend. Exhale, out to the side for 4. Inhale, extend. Exhale, out to the side for 5. Inhale, extend. Bring the left hand down. Bring the right toes to the ground. Kickstand, the left foot slightly out to the left. Plant the left hand on the ground. Then the right heel in. Take the right arm up. Supported side plank. Maybe right arm comes up and over, pressing in. Nice long line here. Ooh, press the outside of the right foot on the ground. Just stretch out the right side of the body. Take the right arm up to the sky. Take that right foot up. Flex that foot, and then maybe right knee bends and right hand reaches back and grabs right foot or ankle. Kicking the right foot and right hand into each other. Stretching out that psoas and shoulder, but engage your low belly so you don't feel this in the low back. I don't want you to feel it in the low back. I want you to feel it in the psoas, right, which is the front of the hip and the shoulder. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release everything out. Take a deep inhale. Then exhale. Let's come back to our tabletop position. Reset. And then thread the needle opposite side. Inhale the right arm up to the sky. And exhale, thread it under right side of the head, right? On the ground. Stretching out that shoulder. If there's anything else you need to do, if you want to lift a leg or anything else, you can do that. Otherwise, let's just thread the needle, hold here, stretch the shoulder out. All right. Then let's press into the left hand. Inhale the right arm back up to the sky. Exhale, tabletop position. Okay, let's keep moving. Let's go ahead and tuck our toes and send your hips up and back for your first downward facing dog. Probably of the day, all right? Shoulder blades are moving down the back. Hands are firmed in. If your shoulders feel tight today, you can take them a little bit wider. Go ahead, hide your heels behind your ankles. All right. Now, take your hands out right and left and grab the outsides of your mat. Take your feet out kind of wide right and left. All right, so it's like a wide stance down dog, right and left, and then you're just gonna bring your head down through the gateway of your arms. Maybe the top of your head even touches the floor. For those of you that are really flexible, you'll feel this in the shoulders. This will be a nice shoulder opening. All right, so you're grasping the outside of your mat, holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then let's come back to a down dog. All right, hands are shoulder width apart, feet are hip width apart. Come up onto your tippy toes. Inhale into a high plank pose. All right, if you're still feeling a little tired or weak today, you can always bring your knees to the mat and find a kneeling plank. Gaze is slightly forward. We'll do a little shoulder movement here. Engage your low belly. Firm your ribs in. Press into your hands. And all I want you to do is drop your head and round just your shoulders, right? So the lower body's in high plank. You're rounding your shoulder. Take a deep inhale and exhale. All right. And then we're going to do a little almost upward facing dog in the shoulders, keeping high plank in the rest of the body. So you're just going to drop your chest slightly, gaze forward, take a deep inhale and exhale. All right, take a deep inhale, exhale, round. It's like we're doing cat-cow in our planks. Inhale, drop, gaze is slightly forward. Exhale, press, round the shoulders. Inhaling, drop your chest, gaze is slightly forward. Exhale and round. Let's come back into a high plank. Take your hips up and back, downward facing dog. And then let's slowly walk our feet up to meet our hands at the top of the mat in a forward fold. Let's take our feet hip width apart and find your ragdoll, right? Opposite elbows, hang your head, shake it. Whew. All right, it's early, but at least we're all here on our mats together. Release your hands down to the mat. All right, press into your feet and inhale your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale your hands over your heart center. All right, let's find Tadasana at the top of our mat. So your feet can be together, toes touching, heels slightly separated, or feet hip width apart. Outside of the feet are parallel to the mat. Press into the mat, engage your quads, kneecaps lifted. Find some front body engagement as you send your tailbone down to the ground, right? Opening up your hands to the front, right and left. Tilt your chin, stack it over your head over your spine, right? That becomes very important. Let's find a good opening here. And then we'll move through 3 sun salutations, A, and then add some variations. All right, so let's inhale all the way up to the sky. Exhale all the way down to the mat. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale your heart forward with a flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back. For the first one in a high plank or a kneeling plank, take a deep inhale. Exhale, halfway down, chaturanga, or lower all the way to the mat, right? Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra pose, right? If your belly's down, this is your cobra pose, right? And then tuck your toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, look forward. You can step or hop up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale and fold. Press into your feet. Inhale all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands over heart center and down by your side. 2 more. Inhaling all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, lower halfway down, chaturanga, or all the way to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, look forward. Step or hop up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands over heart center. Down by your side. 1 more. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. Step or hop back into your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back. downward facing dog. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, look forward, step or hop up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands over heart center and down by your side. All right, let's do a few external poses and then we'll continue to flow into sunbeam. So inhale, all the way up, arms up. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back into your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Plant your left foot on the ground. Inhale your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot all the way through. Spin the back left heel to the mat. Come up, warrior 2. Left arm back, right arm forward. All right, so you're in your warrior 2. You should be able to see your right big toe on the inside of the knee. Your shoulders are stacked over your hips. Find a little bit of low belly engagement, and then what I want you to do is grasp your hands behind your back, right? Bring the heels of the hands together if you can, and then bring both of your hands to the left hip right behind you. So I'm going to turn around so that you can see that, if that makes sense to you. So you're grasping your hands, you're bringing both of the hands to this left hip, and then you're going to squeeze, begin to bring your elbows together to open your chest, and at the same time, you will engage your low belly, right, and keep the warrior 2. So I don't want you to feel this in the low back, I just want you to feel it in the chest. All right, so holding here, we're opening up our shoulders and our chest, but keeping our low belly safe for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, reverse, left hand down, right arm up. Exhale, spin your hands all the way down to frame the right foot. All right, go ahead and step back, take a flow or skip it if you want, it's up to you. It's your practice, right? If you're feeling warm or tired, you can skip the chaturanga, up dog, down dog. We'll all meet back in downward facing dog, it's up to you. Once we're in down dog, inhale your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it all the way through. Spin the back right heel to the mat. Everybody come up, warrior 2, left arm forward, right arm back. All right, so make sure you've got a good solid warrior 2 that you can see. Your left foot is facing the front of the mat. You can see your big left toe on the inside of that knee. Shoulders are stacked over the hips, heel to heel alignment. Bring your hands behind you. Grasp them this time. Try opposite thumb on the top. All right, opposite thumb on top. And then bring both of your hands in front of this left hip, right here. And then start to bring your elbows together to open up the shoulders and the chest. At the same time, find the low belly engagement and keep your tailbone sinking towards the mat, right? So that you're not feeling this in the low back. It's just a shoulder stretch while you're strengthening your legs. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your hands, left arm forward, right arm back, right, into warrior 2. Inhale, reverse, right hand down, left arm up, or right hand rests behind for your reverse. Exhale, spin your hands down to frame the left foot. Ball of the right foot, plant your hands, left foot back to meet the right, into a high plank or a kneeling plank. Ask yourself, do I need a chaturanga, up dog, down dog, or am I just going to go to down dog? It's up to you. You can do a chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog, or just meet a downward facing dog. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, look forward. Step or hop up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale your heart forward with a flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands over heart center, down by your side. All right, let's take our feet a little, about hip width apart or a little wider. Let's grasp our hands behind our back or use a belt or a strap. So I'm recording this, some of it's live. I know the students on, they can all rest their hands behind the back. If you're watching this on a recording, you can pause and get a belt if you need it. All right, let's inhale our chest up, engage your low belly, lift your pelvic floor, and then exhale, fold forward, send your arms up towards the sky. All right, behind you. Now, straighten out the right leg, bend in the left knee, and then start to open your chest up towards the right with your hands behind you, right? So we're stretching out our shoulders, but we're also getting a little bit of a right IT stretch, right hip stretch. So right leg is straight and powered in, left knee bent, looking up over the right shoulder. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. All right, switch the crossing of your hands, right, if they're crossed. Put the opposite thumb on top, and then put a bend in the right knee, straighten out the left leg, power that left leg up, turn your chest looking back up over the left shoulder, right, stretching out that IT band and that hip, and at the same time, those shoulders are opening, holding here, for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Release your hands to the mat. Just fold, just shake it out. All right, just shake it out. Nod your head yes and no. All right, bring your feet back together. All right, and let's press into your feet. Inhale your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale your hands over your heart center. So we'll do one sun salutation B, and then start to add in some variation. Okay, so let's find our Tadasana at the front of our mat. We'll reset. That's our mountain pose that we started in, the front of our mat. Let's bend our knees, drop our hips, inhale into a chair pose. All right, exhale, straighten your legs and fold. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. You can step, hop, back, whatever you want. Lower chaturanga or all the way to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up to the sky in a 3-legged dog. Exhale, step it all the way through between your hands. Spin the back left heel to the mat. Inhale up, warrior 1. We'll take a few breaths here before we move. So low belly's engaged, tailbone's lengthening, hips are now neutral, pointing to the front of your mat, right? Not out to the side. Then take a deep inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Step back. Do a flow, right? Chaturanga, up dog, down dog, or meeting back in downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it all the way through between your hands. Spin the back right heel to the mat. Let's open. Come back up, warrior 1, left side. So think left hip back, right hip forward, low belly's engaged, lengthening tailbone. Shoulder blades are down the back. Create space in your neck so you're not wearing your shoulders for earrings. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale. Bring your hands down to frame the left foot. Step back all the way, coming into your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, look forward, step or hop up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale into a chair pose. Exhale, stand. Hands over heart center and down by your side. Now let's do some sun V variations with some shoulder opening, right? So bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale into a chair pose. Exhale, straighten your legs and fold. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. Step or hop back. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Spin the back left heel to the mat. Let's come back up, warrior one again. This time, let's bring your hands behind your back, right? Using your belt strap or grasping in. Inhale your chest up. Exhale, fold forward to the inside of the right side of the leg. Drop your head, hands up toward the sky. Firm the right hip under the body towards the left heel. Humble warrior, all right? Holding here. Try to keep the heels of the hands together for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale all the way back up to the sky. Release your hands into full warrior one. Exhale, hands come down. Step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it all the way through. Come back up, warrior one on the opposite side. All right, and then let's grasp our hands behind our back, opposite thumb on top. Inhale your chest up, open up, exhale. Fold forward to the inside of the left side of the leg. As you firm the left hip under the body, drop your head, send your shoulders, your hands up to the sky to stretch out the front body, getting into the left hip, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, come up full warrior one. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a few deep breaths in your downward facing dog. Let's go ahead, bring our knees to the mat. Do another shoulder stretch here. All right, so your hips are going to be stacked over your knees. You're going to walk your hands out. Your toes can be flat or tucked. You're going to walk your hands out shoulder width apart and come down into a puppy pose, right? And so in your puppy pose, you can put your forehead on the ground if you have tight shoulders, but if you have pretty flexible shoulders and are building that flexibility, send your butt up and then send your chin to the mat, look forward and your chest to the mat. That'll be a greater shoulder stretch. But if you have tight shoulders, just put your forehead down. Holding here in your puppy pose. Stretching them out for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's walk your hands back into a tabletop position. Perfect, all right. Let's do a few cat-cows just to work it out. Let's inhale, our gaze up, tailbone up, exhale, press into the mouth, spine to the scalp. Inhale in, gaze up, tailbone up, exhale, press and round, spine to the scalp. Inhale in, gaze up, tailbone up, exhale, and round. All right, let's come back into your tabletop position. Tuck your toes, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Perfect. Holding here into your downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, look forward, step or hop up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale your heart forward with a flat back. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale into a chair pose. Exhale, stand, hands over heart center and down by your side. All right, we'll do a little twisting and then we'll keep on doing some shoulder open. Okay, so let's bend our knees, drop our hips, inhale into a chair pose. Bring your hands over your heart center, okay, and then to start, we'll take our right elbow onto our left knee. If your right elbow doesn't reach your left knee, you can actually twist in the air. And then what we're looking for is low belly engagement and your knees to be even. So a lot of times when we do this, our hips want to move and Right knee's gonna move forward. Try to keep them even so that you twist from the center of the back up, but not from the low back or the sacrum. And they'll keep your back safe. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hands over heart center, left elbow, right knee, twist in the opposite direction. And then remember all the same cues. Look down, your knees are even. Try not to let that left knee creep forward. Engage your low belly to keep your low back safe for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, inhale back to center. Exhale, straighten your legs and fold. Inhale your heart forward with a flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. You can step or hop back, either one. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. All right, inhale your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot through between your hands. We're gonna come up into a crescent pose. We put a little bend in the back left knee to come up. All right, if it's too much for you, you can always put your left knee on the ground. It's fine, either is fine. Otherwise, straighten it out, right? Engage your low belly as you send your tailbone down to the ground. If your shoulders are tired, you can put your hands on your hips, all right? Once you're here, maybe you power up that back left leg to open up that front hip flexor, but keep your hips nice and neutral. And then let's goal post our arms, right? And start to send our shoulders, our elbows back and engage, open your chest. If you can drop your head and gaze up, that's fine, but that's hard to balance. So you can always gaze down. You can always keep your left knee on the ground. Engage your low belly so you don't hurt your low back. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach your arms up, full crescent. Then exhale, bring your hands down to frame the right foot. Plant the left hand on the inside of the right foot. Take the right arm up towards the sky in a nice, gentle twist here, right? Nice and gentle. Power up the back left leg. Even if your left knee is on the ground, that's still fine. Or keep it up. Engage your low belly, right? Twisting from the center, firm the right hip in towards the center of your body for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look down. We're going to take this into a side plank or a supported side plank. So the supported side plank is what we did at the beginning of class. The left knee was on the ground and you take the right leg back. You can take that version, or this time, come to the outside of the left foot, take the right foot back to meet the left, full side plank. Gaze down for balance, gaze up for a challenge. Stay here. Some of you can do even more here. You can lift your right foot, bend your right knee, reach back with the right hand, and grab your right foot, side plank with Chapasana, open up the shoulders and the psoas for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, come to high plank, take a deep inhale, exhale, chaturanga, inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Woo. All right, inhale, your left leg up to the sky, exhale, step it all the way through between your hands. Put a little bend in the back right knee, come up, crescent pose. Remember, right knee can always go on the ground if you want, or bring it up and lift it up. Set your hips so that your hips are pointed straight forward. If your shoulders are tired, put your hands on your hips. But bending in the right knee, bringing the belly in, sending the tailbone down, lengthening it towards the ground. Then powering up the back right leg, starting to straighten it out. You'll feel that hip flexor, that psoas really begin to open. That's good for you. And then elbows out to the side, right and left. Engage your low belly. Let's Send our elbows back. Look down if you're having trouble balancing, if you want more of a challenge. Look up. Let's open up our chest. Holding here, opening up for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up, full crescent. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands down to frame the left foot. Plant the right hand on the inside of the left foot. Remember, right knee can be on the ground or lifted. Take the left arm straight up towards the sky. Firm the left hip in towards the midline. Power up the back leg. Holding here in this gentle twist for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're taking this into side plank or supported side plank. So right knee can go onto the ground and take the left leg back, or right knee stays lifted, come to the outside of the right foot, left foot back to meet the right side plank pose. Make sure that your shoulders are stacked over your wrist, shoulder blades down the back, right? Right knee can be on the ground or lifted, and then some of you can lift the left leg off the ground, bend the left knee, reach back with the left hand, and find Shavasana in your side plank. Engage the low belly. I don't want you to feel this in the back. I want this to be in the hip flexor and the shoulder. For 5, for 4, or the upper back. For 3, 2, and 1. Release. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. High plank. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Holding here. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take deep inhale. Exhale, look forward, step or hop up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale your heart forward with a flat back. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale into a chair pose. Exhale, stand, hands over heart center and down by your side. All right, let's tick-tock your feet. A little wider than hip width. Heels in, toes out. All right, and then let's come down into a squat, Malasana. Now, if this is uncomfortable for you, you can actually take a really high squat if you want. You can even sit on a chair. I have a chair in the corner if you want, or a block. Some of you can come down pretty deep. If you can, that's great. All right. Your elbows are on the inside of your knees. Your chest is up. Your shoulder blades are down the back. Right. Engage the low belly. Holding here. Right. So we're not all rounded in. We're thinking upward facing dog in our Malasana, our squat. Your knees, ankles, and toes should be aligned. Don't allow your knees to collapse in. Try to keep them nice and aligned. Let's do a shoulder stretch here. I'm going to mirror you, okay? So you're going to take your right arm down towards the ground, place your fingertips on the ground, and then you're going to take your left arm straight up towards the sky and gaze up at the left hand, all right? Keeping this left knee firmed out. Some of you can bind behind the right leg. I'm not going to cue it because I want to keep this all levels, but if you feel like binding, you can. Otherwise, press and open that left arm all the way up as much as you can, pressing that right hand in. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Take a deep inhale. Fingertips to the ground. Straighten the legs parallel the feet. Just give yourself a break and fold. Holding here. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, let's come back down into our squat. Heels in, toes out, right? Back into our squat. All right, this time we're going to do the opposite side. So you're going to take your left hand to the inside of the left leg, fingertips on the ground. You're going to take your right arm up towards the sky. Engage your low belly. If you want to bind behind that left hip, otherwise, I'm not going to show it, but some of you know how to do that. That's fine. Otherwise, knees, ankles, toes aligned. Don't allow this right knee to collapse, right? Keep it out. And then press left arm into left, inside of the left leg and open up, open, open, open. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Bring your fingertips to the mat. Straighten out your legs, parallel your feet, and hang. Very good. Very, very good. All right. Press into your feet. Inhale your arms all the way up to the sky. Right, even if they're one. Exhale, hands over heart center, down by your side. Let's just meet at the front of the mat if you're not there, because I move to the center and move to the front, it's fine. We'll make our way back into a downward facing dog, and we'll do some continued shoulder and heart opening. So let's inhale our arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale all the way down to the mat. Inhale your heart forward with a flat back. Exhale, place your hands. Step back, right? You can do a chaturanga, up dog, down dog, or just meet back in downward facing dog. All right. Let's go ahead and bring both of our knees to the mat and work our way up onto our knees. Perfect. All right. So your knees are hip width apart, right? Your feet can stay straight or tucked. We're going to take a few camel poses here. What I want you to do is keep your hips over your knees. So don't let your hips come back. I want your hips to stay over your knees, which maybe you may not be able to go as far back, and that's fine. All right, let's start with our hands right here on our low back, kind of like we're putting our hands in pockets. All right, bring your elbows towards each other in the back. Engage your low belly and lift your pelvic floor so your low back stays safe. And then inhale your chest up and then drop your head maybe back if that's okay for you. And I want the bend to come in the upper chest and the upper back, but not the low back. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come up, chin to chest. Be careful with your head and neck, all right? You can come back to sit on your heels for a second or flat. Please don't take a forward fold. We want to keep our back safe. All right, we're going to do 2 more, and I'm going to take you through some more advanced variations. However, you can always go back to the first one, hands in pockets, chest up. Okay, so let's come back up. All right, I'm going to take you through a full camel. Okay, some of you know if you can reach your heels, if your toes are tucked or if they're flat. All right, low belly's engaged. Let's keep our right hand here on our hip. You're going to take your left arm up, and then you're going to lean back, maybe gaze back. Maybe your left hand extends back and grabs the left heel, and then maybe your right arm comes back up and then reaches back and grabs the right heel. Hips stay stacked over the knees. Your low belly stays engaged. Keep your pumpkins, your butt cheeks soft, so you're not squeezing in the low back. Open the chest, holding here. It's all in the upper back and shoulders for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze your front body. Bring your hands over your heart center. Chin to chest, slowly come up and sit back. All right, holding here. Sit back on your heels, inhaling and exhaling. Okay, be super careful of your neck. Engage your front body when you come up so you don't hurt your low back. Let's do 1 more. So you have your variation. This time we'll start with our right arm, right? So keep your left hand here to start on your hip. Right arm is going to go up and back. Look up, gaze back. Remember, your hands can stay in your jean pockets. Right arm comes up and over. Then left arm comes up and back. Grabbing the heels. Hips are stacked over the knees. Chest is open. Head drops back. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Engage your front body. Hands over heart center, chin to chest. Slowly come up. Come back to sit on your heels. Maybe flatten out your feet. Good job. Woo, holding here. Woo. That's going to be a big heart opener there. Big shoulder opener there. Let's counteract that with a little bit of core work, okay? So let's go ahead and bring our hands to the mat. Come into a tabletop position. And then let's bring our forearms to the mat. Hands can be together if your shoulders are tight. Otherwise, make an 11 with your hands. All right. Shoulders are stacked right over your elbows, or elbows stacked on your shoulders, and then step back, right? Forearm plank pose. And lengthen your tailbone, right? Bring in towards the midline and isometrically pulling your hands towards your feet towards your hands. I'm wiggling my feet back a little bit, right? So I can stay stacked in my shoulders, engage the low belly. Gaze is slightly forward, holding here. Engage, engage, engage. For 5, for 4, front body's turning on. 3, if your knees need to come down, bring them down. 2, and 1, knees to the mat, butt to the feet. Find a child's pose, forehead to the mat. Whew. Find your child's pose. Take your arms, stretch them way, way, way forward as you send your butt back towards your heels, stretching out that spine, nice long spine. All right, and then let's come back up onto our hands and our knees. All right, we're going to plant our hands, tuck our toes. You're going to take your hips up and back, downward facing dog. We're going to go into a pigeon pose. I'm going to show you a normal pigeon, and then for those of you that this is not accessible to, I'll show you pigeon on your back. All right, so downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right wrist, your right ankle towards your left wrist, and begin to sit back, squeezing, coming back to stretch out this right glute. Left leg is long behind you, right? Think right hip back, left hip forward. Try to get this right hip on the ground. If the right hip doesn't go on the ground, then put a pillow under it, and then you're gonna walk your hands down and put your forehead on the mat. So for those of you who are new, some of you are already doing it, that's fine. I'm going to show from this side, right? So that is your pigeon pose. You want to feel it in your right glute. If this is uncomfortable to you, make your way onto your back, right? Cross your right ankle over your left knee, and then bring your left knee in as you send your right knee towards the center of the room. And if you have trouble grabbing your left hamstring, you can use a strap or a belt to hold it in. The key here is you want to feel it in the right glute, all right? So just take your time, stretching that glute out. Should feel pretty good. We want that to get a nice, good stretch there. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, and if you're in a pigeon on your stomach, let's walk your hands in. All right, tuck your back left toes. If you're in a pigeon on your back, you can just stay where you are because we're going to switch sides, right? So you stay on your back. Or if you're in a pigeon, walk your hands in, tuck your left toes, lift the left knee off the ground, engage your low belly, step back into downward facing dog. All right, if you're in a pigeon on your back, go ahead and switch sides, right? So everybody's going to take their left leg up. And if you're in full pigeon, your left knee goes to your left wrist and your left ankle goes towards your right. And you come to sink down. If you're on your back, you're putting your left ankle across your right knee, right on your back. So if you're on your left, make sure that your left hip touches the ground. Otherwise, stick a pillow or a block here. Make sure your right leg is straight back, and then allow yourself to fold forward and down into a pigeon. Yeah, those of you on the back, your left knee over your right. And then pulling in, stretching out that left glute, all right? If you're on your back, you want your tailbone to the top of your head to be all the way on the ground. Try not to lift your hips up. Try not to hold your whole upper body up. Try to keep your body flat. That's why having a belt can be handy so you're not holding it in your shoulders and your neck, right? Because all you want to feel is that glute stretch. Okay, if you're on your back, go ahead and stay on your back. If you're on your stomach, let's go ahead and walk your hands in, right? And come onto that left hip and swing it around. Or stay on your back if you're on your back. Swing your right foot around to meet your left. All right. And then bend your knees, put your feet on the ground, put your elbows on the ground. Slowly make your way back onto the mat. If you're taking pigeon on your back, you're already on your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Give your knees a squeeze, right? Bring your knees into your chest. Give them a little bit of a squeeze. You're going to make your way into your Shavasana. And if you need to do a happy baby or anything else, that's fine. If you don't know what I mean when I say Shavasana, essentially, you're going to take a rest on your back, all right? So you're going to take your arms open, right and left, feet open. You can put that pillow we used at the beginning, if you want, under your knees to find support. Whatever works for you. If you're uncomfortable, you can always lay on your side or on your stomach. But find something that works for you as you make your way into your Shavasana. All right, for those of you who are joining me live, I'm gonna let you end on your backs. Just stay there. And I close out the practice for those that are joining us via the recording. If you're on the recording, I ask that you stay on your backs for a couple of more minutes if you have the time, and rest. Know that the light, the love, the joy, the peace, and happiness in me salutes the light, the love, the joy, the peace, and happiness in all of you. I'm going to end the recording now and allow you to end your practice in peace. I'll see you back on the mat. Thank you.